What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. My name is November, and in today's video, we are going on a little thrift trip. I'm gonna show y'all the Pinterest inspo that I have going on so far. It's obviously still summertime, and in the South, we have summer for longer than summer months usually last for. So I have some room to work with. I'm mainly looking for shirts and different layering pieces today, but if I see some vintage pieces that are not shirts that have either been in my mind's eye or have been on my Pinterest board, mind your business. But the bus is getting ready to come, so let's get this show on the road. We are waiting on the bus now. There was not much to be seen at the last thrift. Is this the bus? It is. The bus is early. I was so in the groove at this thrift store that initially I forgot to even record anything that was happening. So at this point, I'm looking for the best spot to attempt to set y'all up on, and it was just not working out for me. Also, as y'all can kind of see, like in the midst of me finding somewhere to set y'all up, I'm also trying to tell y'all what I'm saying right now, but I don't think my microphone was working. So enjoy these clips. All right, what is up again, dudes? Now is time for me to show you the part we've all been waiting for, the freaking haul. I am gonna do a try on portion, which is why I'm kind of sat toward the side of the screen. Let's hope that my microphone does not die again. Yeah, Bubba. Don't eat it, Bubba. Don't eat it. I'm going to start out by showing y'all the shirts that I thrifted that I mainly talked about, and then I'm also going to do kind of a collective haul of everything that I've thrifted so far this month slash last month at the end of July, because it just ended. So I have the thrift trip y'all just went on with me, and then I have 2 pairs of shoes that just came in from Depop, and then I have a pair of shorts that came in at the end of July. So collective haul. This shirt I got for free, but I'm gonna count it as thrifting because I got it at the gym that I go to. I do trans mask workouts not every Sunday, but on Sundays, and at the gym they have a rack of shirts for free that you can pick from, that you can leave stuff on. And so when I went last Sunday, I finally took the time to go through it, and I found this sick ass black button up. This is like my second button up, but they fit very differently. One of them is a much smaller fit, and this one is like a bigger, baggier fit. I think I'm gonna upcycle it. I have a couple shirts in this little haul that I'm gonna upcycle with y'all in another video, but this is one of them. Now that I'm looking at it, I can see this little rip, but that's easily fixable. I don't know why I loved this freaking shirt, but it was calling to me. And don't eat it, Bubba. Don't eat it. Don't. This was one of the colors that was on sale, like I mentioned. The second store that I went to had the 3-color sale going on. This was one of the colors. The shirt was freaking calling to me, and I had to get it. Blue is one of the few colors that I do wear. I mainly wear black, blue, and green. And once I show y'all the shoes that I got in this weekend too, you'll understand. I freaking loved this. I love cheetah and leopard print just in general, but when I saw this in a blue scale, had to. I have one right now that's like white, black, and brown, but it's mainly like a white background, and I don't like to wear white shirts. I don't like to wear white at all, really, but definitely not white shirts. So this felt like the perfect replacement. It's super flowy too, which is going to be perfect. Next, we have, this feels really close to my heart, and you'll see why for obvious reasons. I don't wear a lot of yellow, but there's green in it, and it has cultural significance, so I also feel very drawn to this. I love these kinds of, what are these called, like ringer tees with the color around the sleeves and the collar? Love that. This just felt like a 2000s, like 2012 Rue 21 wildcard staple. And I also just really liked the colors in it and the fact that it's a like nature print kind of a pattern. And also that it's on a black base. So I feel like I can dress this up, dress it down, do a lot with it, do a little with it, and still feel good at the end of the day, you know? So. Now that I realize this one also has the little discount color tag, so last two are shirts that I definitely want to upcycle, and I bought them because I felt in my bones that I could upcycle them. I work with vinyl, I use a Cricut machine, and when I saw these two shirts in particular, I was like, okay, I love the shirts themselves, hate the vinyl, but that's not a problem. We can get rid of the vinyl. And so I attempted to do that on both of them already. One of them, it worked really well. The other one, I think, is not vinyl, but like screen printing ink. So what I'm gonna do for that one is just kind of blast over it, and you'll see what I mean. The back of the shirt that has the screen printing ink, I'm just gonna patch over, because when I tried to remove the ink, it was so messy that no. But the one shirt that actually did have the vinyl, I was able to remove pretty successfully. You can see a little bit of the shadow in certain light, but for the most part. And for that one, I have a whole new original design that I'm gonna stamp on top of it with the vinyl. So here's that first shirt that I was able to get the vinyl out of, that I'm just gonna put a whole new personal design on. I freaking love this. I've really been liking the athletic material. Like I said, it's obviously summer, but it's summer in the South. So these athletic materials really help. What's getting to me though is how thick these sleeves are. That feels kind of counterintuitive, but I liked it enough to buy it anyway. And I'm glad I did, because like I said, I got that design out. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera at all. I think more than anything, you can see where the little longhorn used to be. But it used to say longhorns across the chest, and then there was a little longhorn symbol underneath for the longhorns. But as you can see, she is no more. Now, this is the shirt with the screen printing ink, I'm assuming. And okay, just off this little corner, see what I mean? Like, it's supposed to peel off. This is giving ink wiped away. And probably with more patience, I might be able to get it off, but I'd rather put that patience into making a whole new patch and just covering it up. So I liked this shirt so much that it didn't matter to me how difficult it was going to be to try and upcycle it. I also don't think it's going to be difficult at all. I attempted to do the easiest thing that I thought was going to be, but there's an easier route. There's another easy route. But the front of this is really why I like it. And like, you can see how this person's name is faded because I attempted to take it out, but it didn't come out completely. So like I said, I assume it's ink and not vinyl. But I love the black and blue of this. It's so grandpa dad core. I cannot pass it up. Goth grandpa dad, if you will. One thing I will say about the difference in getting more familiar with masculine presenting clothes is that like a men's small or a men's medium definitely looks like a small or a medium. Sometimes it looks way bigger than a small or a medium, versus like a women's small or a medium is sometimes way smaller than the actual small or the medium. So it's kind of messing with my brain that this shirt is a medium, and in my brain I'm like, this looks like a freaking extra large, but I'm more comfortable. And at the first thrift we went to, I did not find much of anything. Like I mentioned, I pretty much just walked out with some ties, which was not a problem for me at all. I had been really wanting to get some ties, and they had ties only for $2. So I think I grabbed 4 ties, paid $8. I got one of each color scheme that I mainly wear. So I have, so sorry Dahlia, I have this royal blue, very on theme for the blue scheme that I keep talking about. I have this green scheme, brown scheme, and I think this one is my favorite. All the patterns and combos in it, so freaking pretty. This was the first one I picked up. Lastly, this one that gives me very Avril Lavigne vibes. This black, silver, and like icy blue, white tie. And then for the collective part of the thrift, we all know that the jorts are taking us by storm. So I finally found a pair of jorts, and they are vintage Old Navy. And as I'm pulling them out, I'm realizing I forgot something from the second thrift haul, and this also happens to be Old Navy. So Old Navy, y'all doing me better than I ever thought y'all would. So shout out to Old Navy this one time, because I don't know y'all. And then I'm gonna show y'all the jean jacket that's also from Old Navy that I thrifted separately. Like, I'm sorry, this is really blowing my mind, but the same thing about the size. This is a medium. If this were a women's vest, this would probably be like an extra large. This is breaking my brain. Like, part 1,005,650,000 billion things wrong with America, bro. Not even America, the fashion industry as a whole. We'll leave it there. This is also in the upcycle crew. I will definitely be upcycling this. More than likely, I'll be dyeing it black and adding some little details here and there. I don't think I'm gonna go crazy like I used to when I would do battle jackets. It might meet somewhere in between. We shall see. I'll do it with y'all, so we shall see. And lastly, to wrap up our little collective thrift haul, we have the boots. So these are amazing. I paid $28 for them. They look like Doc Marten Jadens, and they are not Doc Marten Jadens. They look like the Jadens for like literally a fourth of the freaking price. If you're a punk on a budget and you still want the look and you don't give a shit about the label, comment down below and I'll let you know the brand name, because this is not sponsored, but I got these from a seller on Depop. Shout the heck out. I'm saving the best for freaking last. Now, as a punk goth child, I have had many a crazy goth shoe, but this feels like a kind of shoe that I've never had before, and I am actually insanely excited to have it in my closet and to style it so many different ways. It's another pair of boots. They are a pair of Docs. I know I just went through the whole spiel of like a punk on a budget and not caring about labels. I meant all of that. I still bought these on Depop. They're still from secondhand. So are you freaking kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? And both these pairs of shoes look brand freaking new. So I am incredibly blessed, incredibly grateful, and incredibly here to remind you that Depop exists. This is not sponsored, but Depop can absolutely sponsor me. And remember that you can style yourself exactly the way you want to style yourself without spending $1 billion freaking dollars, because who wants to do that? I'm gonna get out of the sun now. My pits are sweating. My phone might be melting and malfunctioning, hopefully not. Thank you so much for watching. I will see y'all again soon, more than likely in an upcycle video. So stay tuned and I'll see y'all next week.